Hey guys, John Engel here, and today we're going to talk about the best bang for the buck when it comes to an Aston Martin. And that's right, it has to do with the Volvo key fob. How I hate this and why they ever did it. Let's get started. Hey guys, John Engel here, and I've got some great news. Today we're going to fix that by installing a brand new double din. So today we're going to do an oil change and replace those. So you may be asking yourself, why does a key fob matter? And honestly, it's an aesthetic thing. But if you buy an Aston Martin, you bought it because it's beautiful. And why would they give you a Volvo key fob? Well, that's a good question too. So let's look at some other keys I have. My Bentley key. Look at this. This is absolutely beautiful. I mean, it's an older design, it's still the switchblade, but at least it is beautiful. I mean, I put this on the table, it has presence, right? Okay. What about my Ferrari? Even my Ferrari has something that is unique to it. It is a beautiful one key design, which I love that they are getting into, and now we have the ones without the key, but this is still so beautiful. All right, let's talk about in the past. 1997, my Dodge Viper, right? A car that was a parts bin car, still has a unique key to it and a unique key fob. Both of them make a huge statement. So it brings me to my Aston Martin. The key, not bad. It's got the wings on it, it looks nice, but this key fob, you can actually see in the leather where the words Volvo are coming out, and I'll show you a picture of what is actually under it and why. On a car that's this expensive, why would you do this? Well, today I'm going to show you exactly what we can do to fix that, and it's only $100. Now you may be saying to yourself, why would I want to spend $100 on a key fob? Well, if you have an Aston Martin, why wouldn't you want to spend $100 to make your key fob look like it should? So, the answer, spin state. Now, I was reluctant to buy this because I did not know what I was going to get. But we're going to do an unboxing right now of this, and I'll show you why this is worth more than $100. All right, let's take a look what's in the box. I've kind of opened it already. And as you can tell, just from opening the box, this is a much more quality product than I was ever expecting. You've got packaging in there to make sure you've actually got all of their advertising and everything that they've got on it. I was not expecting this. I was expecting a key fob in the mail that kind of just came, maybe even in this, but I mean, it's actually got a little opening to it. So, here's the actual key fob itself. And as you can tell, look at this. It's got crystal in there. It's got the front end of the Aston Martin basically molded into it. All of the keys now are non-rub, meaning that each one of those is integrated into it. So even if you have some of the other key fobs, they wear out and they rub off, it's got the actual leather from inside of the car used for the loop to hold your key on. It is a beautiful design and it translates to the Aston Martin so much. Obviously, my car is not one of the ones that has the crystal key fob, but now I at least have the crystal in the front. Makes me feel a little bit more special. Now, this key fob will work for all 2004 to 2008 DB9s and also 2005 to 2008 Vantages. And the great thing is, it is plug and play. So right now, we're going to take apart my old one and put it to the new one and then give it a test drive, see how it works out. I can't wait to get rid of this. You can see my leather is chipped. It's got Volvo on the back side there. I don't know if you guys, look at that. It's really amazing to me that they would just rebadge a Volvo key. Actually, it's not amazing to me. So many car manufacturers are looking to cut corners. I wouldn't think my Aston would be one of those, but seeing that it is. All right, let's take this apart. Let's take this apart, see what we got. Okay, let's get started. The first thing that we have to do, we'll move the spin state one out and we'll take the Volvo key and we will take this apart. Now, in typical Aston Martin fashion, they use an Allen key and they use a Phillips head. So I've got to have two tools. With the spin state, just one tool. So let's get this taken apart. I almost feel like I'm taking apart a bomb right now. Feel like at any moment, something could go wrong. Whoa! And everything comes apart just like that. So just a little pull. Got the top piece off. Now, let's make sure that I've got that screw all the way out, because that's the last thing I want. Everything comes apart. Super easy so far. All right, let's put this to the side, all of this. We don't need the screwdriver anymore. We have the internals, which, oh man, look at that. Come out super easy with buttons. Put the buttons back. I think that we're gonna need this rubber piece, so I'm gonna leave the rubber piece on the actual board itself. Let's just put that there, put that out of the way. Get my key, which I think I'm gonna actually hook my key directly to the leather, not like this one was. I don't know if that is factory or not, but hardest part, taking the key off of the key ring. There we go. So we've got an Aston Martin key, we've got the Spin State new key fob, and let's take this apart. While we're sitting here and talking about this, Spin State has done a lot of work to come out with new iterations of this and to make it the best it's possible. They have done such an engineering feat on this thing. It is amazing, the quality of it, especially compared to OEM. This plastic is the same plastic they use in OEM. The crystal is actually crystal in the front, which resembles the newer style keys. And that comes off just like that. Here's a little red piece. The little red piece looks like it stays in there. Or not. No, that keeps the buttons in place during shipping, so the red piece comes out. This will then replace everything that was in there. You really can't get an easier install than this. Once we have everything put in there, which was super simple, it's just drop in, we do need to make sure that we put the battery in the back side of this. It comes out of the old side of the key fob, and we put it into the new side of the Spin State. We just set this on top and screw it down. And now we have a beautiful key fob that resembles the car, that looks more the part, that should have been on here from the beginning. The only thing that we have left to do is test it out and see what it does. Let's go. One of my favorite things on the Aston is when you hit the lock button, the mirrors close in. Now I just like how this looks. And look at that. Works perfectly. Unlock. Unlock works. Trunk. Trunk pops. I would push the other buttons, but I never use those, and I don't know what'll happen. Screw it, let's find out. Oh, I didn't know you could turn the lights on like that. And then off. I don't really want to press the panic button. I'm sure it works, but I'm never gonna do that, and I don't want to wake up the whole house. Well guys, I have to say, for the money, this is the best bang for the buck when it comes to Aston Martin and being able to make it what it should be. This should have came with the car. I love the leather. It actually smells like the car. I know that's kind of weird, don't smell your leather, but it does smell great. 2004 to 2008 DB9, and then 2005 to 2008 Aston Martin Vantage. Any one of those should get this product. I'll put all of the information in the description. I am totally amazed with this. It finally resembles the other keys. I'm not embarrassed at Cars and Coffee to leave my key out now. It looks the part. I absolutely love the crystal. I love the design that it looks like an Aston. I do have an idea that I'm going to try on this, and if you stay tuned, you might get to see it. All right guys, so I can't leave anything well enough alone. I realized that I've got some touch-up paint from my Aston Martin, which is that beautiful red. And I thought right behind the crystal, right here and here, it would be absolutely beautiful if that was red. I don't know how this is gonna work out, but you know, worst case is that I have to buy another one. Okay guys, so part of this channel is learning from my mistakes, and the first mistake is trying to paint this. So the paint doesn't go on very smoothly. You have to use paint brushes and you get smears. It also builds up the thickness so that the crystal does not go in as easily. So I had to scrape all of that off and restart, but what I was able to do is find a piece of cardboard that was in the red that I was looking for. I traced, as you can see, the shape of the crystal, cut it out, and then put that in there. And look at this. Tell me that doesn't look awesome. So it's a good thing that I learned not to use paint, use a piece of cardboard. Now it looks like my little Aston. Yeah, I also had to change because I was doing some yard work. Anyway, like, subscribe, share my videos. We'll catch you next time.